Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between hills, there lived a poor boy named Raju. He was just 10 years old, but carried the weight of the world on his tiny shoulders. His family was very poor. His father had passed away when Raju was very young, leaving behind his mother, a younger sister, and him to fend for themselves. Raju's mother worked as a maid in the houses of rich people. She worked from morning till night, but the money she earned was barely enough to feed them. Often, they went to bed hungry. Raju watched his mother work so hard and wished he could help her. Raju went to school during the day and worked in the evenings. He did many small jobs. Sometimes he worked at the tea stall, sometimes he sold newspapers, and sometimes he helped people carry their bags at the market. He worked very hard, but he always smiled. He had to be strong for his family. Raju was a bright student. He loved to study and dreamed of a better future. His teacher, Miss Anita, saw his potential. She often gave him old books and helped him with his studies. She told him, "Raju, you are a special boy. One day, you will achieve great things. Never give up." One day, as Raju was walking home from school, he saw a little girl crying by the roadside. Her name was Meera, and she had lost her way home. Raju wiped her tears and took her hand. He asked her where she lived and walked with her to her house. Her parents were very thankful and gave Raju some money as a reward, but he refused. He said, "I only did what was right." Meera's parents were kind people. They asked Raju about his family and his life. Raju told them about his struggles. They were touched by his story and offered him a small job at their grocery store. Raju was very happy. Now he could earn a little more to help his mother. Days turned into months and months into years. Raju continued to study and work hard. He prayed every day, asking God to take care of his family. He often cried when he was alone, feeling the burden of his responsibilities. But he never let his mother see his tears. He wanted her to believe that everything would be all right. When Raju was 16, he met a girl named Priya. She was new to his school. Priya was kind and always helped others. She noticed Raju working hard and admired his determination. They became good friends. Priya often helped Raju with his studies, and in turn, Raju helped her understand the village life. Priya's father was a businessman. He saw how hard Raju worked and how bright he was. One day, he called Raju to his house and offered him a job at his small business. Raju was thrilled. This was a big opportunity for him. Working at the business was not easy. Raju had to learn many new things. He worked long hours and sometimes felt very tired. But he never gave up. Priya's father, Mr. Sharma, became like a mentor to him. He taught Raju about business, honesty, and hard work. One day, Raju's mother fell very ill. She could no longer work, and the little money Raju earned was not enough. They struggled to pay for her medicine and food. Raju felt hopeless. He prayed harder than ever, asking God to help his mother. Priya saw Raju's pain and decided to help. She spoke to her father, and they arranged for Raju's mother to get the treatment she needed. Raju was very grateful. He cried tears of relief and thanked Priya and her father for their kindness. Despite all the struggles, Raju did not stop studying. He passed his exams with top marks and got a scholarship to study at a college in the city. He was sad to leave his village and his mother, but he knew this was a step towards a better future. In the city, life was different. It was big, noisy, and fast. Raju missed his village and his family, but he knew he had to stay strong. He studied hard and worked part-time jobs to support himself. Priya often called him and encouraged him. She was his pillar of support. One day, Raju got a call from his village. His mother had passed away. Raju was heartbroken. He rushed back to the village. He cried and cried, feeling lost without his mother, but he knew he had to be strong for his sister. After the funeral, Raju promised his sister that he would take care of her. He brought her to the city and enrolled her in a good school. He worked even harder to make sure she had everything she needed. Years passed, and Raju completed his education. He got a good job and slowly started to save money. He never forgot his village or the people who helped him. He often sent money back to help those in need. Raju's hard work paid off. He started a small business of his own. It was tough in the beginning. There were many challenges and obstacles, but Raju was determined. He remembered his mother's words, "Never give up, my son." The business grew slowly. Raju worked day and night, pouring his heart and soul into it. Priya was always there to support him. She believed in him, even when he doubted himself. One day, Raju's business took off. He made a big deal that changed everything. The small business started to grow rapidly. Raju hired more people, many of them from his village. He wanted to give back to the community that raised him. Raju never forgot the struggles he faced. He started a foundation to help poor families. He provided food, education, and medical help to those in need. He wanted to make sure no one had to go through what he did. Raju's life was now full of joy and satisfaction. He had achieved his dreams and more. He had lifted his family out of poverty and was helping others do the same. His sister was doing well in school and was proud of her brother. Priya and Raju continued to be close friends. One day, Raju realized that he had feelings for Priya. He was afraid to tell her, worried that it might ruin their friendship. But Priya felt the same way. She had always admired Raju's strength and kindness. They decided to get married. It was a beautiful wedding, full of love and joy. The entire village celebrated with them. Raju was happy. He had found love and built a life he was proud of. Raju and Priya continued to work together to help those in need. They opened schools and hospitals in their village. They made sure that everyone had access to the basic necessities of life. Raju's story is one of hope and perseverance. It shows that no matter how hard life gets, we must never give up. With hard work, determination, and a kind heart, we can overcome any obstacle. Raju's journey from a poor boy to a successful businessman is a testament to the power of dreams and the strength of the human spirit. His life teaches us that kindness and compassion can change the world, and that we must always help those in need, just as Raju did. In the end, Raju's heart was full. He had found happiness, not just in wealth, but in the love of his family and the smiles of those he helped. He knew his mother was watching over him, proud of the man he had become. And so, Raju's story continues to inspire many. It reminds us that even in the darkest times, there is always hope, and that with faith, hard work, and love, we can achieve anything.